Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bill Bogart. I'm a law professor at the University of Windsor and an author of several books, one of which is Good Government, Good Citizens, Courts, Politics, and Markets in a Changing Canada, where I try to piece together the evolution in roles of courts, representative politics, and market forces over the last several decades. And central to that understanding in that book is the enhanced role of judges under the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. And it's my privilege today to be asked to participate in the Charter project being put together by the students at a group of students at the University of Windsor Faculty of Law. And many of these students were in my course, and I'm delighted that this very interesting and very important project is clearly underway. The second reservation about entrenching the Charter addresses a loss of commonality. The fear is that as rights talk, not only in courts, but in the press, in the larger society, gain momentum, gain strength, that while much good will become in terms of advancing the interests of disadvantaged groups, marginalized groups, minority groups, that a kind of incessant rights talk is corrosive of a sense of commonality. And so skeptics of the Charter would point to the great civic projects that took place between, say, World War II and up to the 80s. Things like the coming of universal health care, the weaving of the social safety net, a growing sense of stewardship of the environment, the building of many public universities, and an underscoring of the need for universal access to education, the enhanced sense of protection of human rights through human rights codes, etc. That these great civic projects that were aimed at what some of us would call public goods, good public goods, becomes endangered as rights talks and rights claiming of various groups and interests become more intense, gather steam, etc. And so many people would point to, plus or minus 1980, the coming of the Charter, and the fact that after 1980, it's very difficult to think of a new great civic project in this country. I think, and it's not just about the Charter, it's not just about the judges. There are many other factors at play, clearly globalization, more turning to the market. But the suggestion is that rights talk and rights claiming is part of those forces that turn our attention away from public goods, and how they are so very fundamental to the building of a robust civic society. And so that there are not only that there are scant, if any, new civic projects, but even the ones that we have are now very much in danger. Think of what's happening to universal health care, think of what's happening to education and access to education, the social safety net, etc., etc.